Let's talk about one of the biggest headaches in machine learning. You've spent weeks, maybe months, building this incredible model on your laptop. It works perfectly, but how do you get it out into the real world? That is the exact problem a tool called Docker was built to solve. And today, we're going to break down exactly how it works.
Okay, let's dive right into this because this is a scenario that every single data scientist and machine learning engineer knows all too well. You've done it. You've nailed the accuracy. You've fine-tuned the parameters. Your model is an absolute masterpiece on your machine. But the real challenge? It's actually just beginning. How do you make this thing work for anyone else, anywhere else?
Because the moment you try to move that model from your pristine laptop environment to a production server or a cloud instance or even just your colleague's computer, chaos. Total chaos. What worked flawlessly for you a minute ago suddenly breaks in a dozen different ways. This is what we call dependency hell, and it's a real place. Your machine has Python 3.8, but the server has 3.9. Your laptop uses one version of a library, the cloud uses another. And just like that, your perfect model is completely broken. This single issue, believe it or not, stops countless valuable projects from ever seeing the light of day. So how on earth do we fix this? Well, the solution is this really elegant idea called containerization. The whole approach is, instead of trying to recreate your environment everywhere you go, you just package your entire application, the code, the dependencies, everything, into one neat, portable, and totally self-contained bundle. You know, the best way to think about it is like a universal shipping container for your code. It doesn't matter what's inside, whether it's electronics or furniture, the container itself is standardized, right? It just works on any ship, train, or truck. In this analogy, your machine learning model is the precious cargo, and Docker provides that standardized container that guarantees it arrives safely no matter the destination. So what's actually in this magic box? Well, everything your model needs to run perfectly. We're talking your Python code, the trained model weights, the exact version of Python you used, and every single library from your requirements file. It's a complete, isolated little world for your app. This ensures that the classic excuse, "but it works on my machine," becomes a thing of the past. That is a fantastic question, and it's a really common point of confusion. While containers and virtual machines, or VMs, they do solve a similar problem of isolating an environment, the way they do it is vastly different. And honestly, containers are so much more efficient for this kind of work. And this slide right here tells the whole story. The difference in size and speed is just dramatic. A VM has to bundle an entire guest operating system, which is why they're massive. We're talking gigabytes. A Docker container, on the other hand, cleverly shares the host machine's OS. This makes it incredibly lightweight, just megabytes, and lets it start up in seconds, not minutes. For machine learning, that means you can spin up new instances for model training or serving predictions super fast, which is a huge win for scalability and cost.
So how does this actually work in practice? Getting started with Docker really just boils down to understanding three core things. Something called a Dockerfile, which creates an image, which then runs as a container. The easiest way to remember it is recipe, blueprint, and the final cake.
So first up is the Docker file. It's just a simple text file, and it's your recipe. It lays out the step-by-step instructions for building your environment. You just tell it, hey, start with a Python 3.9 foundation, then copy my project files over, then install all my libraries from my requirements file, and finally, here's the command to start my application. It's that simple. Once you have that recipe, you run one single command in your terminal, docker build. This command reads your Docker file, follows all the steps, and packages everything up into a read-only template. And that template is called an image. That's your blueprint. Then, with your blueprint ready to go, you execute one more command, docker run. This launches a live running instance of your image, and that's the container. The little "-p flag there just maps a port from your machine to the container, so you can access your API. And just like that, your ML model is live, isolated, and perfectly consistent. Okay, this is where the real magic happens. Because you've packaged your application into this standardized container image, you have unlocked true portability. The whole mantra of Docker is build once, run anywhere. And they mean anywhere. That exact same image you built and tested on your laptop can be pushed to a colleague's machine, to any major cloud provider like AWS or Google Cloud, or even into a massive-scale Kubernetes cluster. You don't change a single line of code, no reinstalling libraries, no dependency headaches. It just works everywhere. And don't think Docker is just for simple, little applications. It scales right alongside your project's complexity. Need to run a multi-service app with a database and a web front end? There's a tool for that called Docker Compose. Need to tap into some serious GPU power for deep learning? Docker has full GPU support. It's ready for whatever you throw at it. So let's pull back for a second. Why is learning Docker so fundamentally important for anyone in this field? Well, it's because it completely transforms how you build and deliver your work. It's really the difference between having a cool experiment and having a professional product. What this gives you is reliability, reproducibility, and scalability. And those aren't just buzzwords, right? They're the absolute hallmarks of a professional production-grade system. This is what moves you beyond just having a script that only runs on one person's computer. I think this quote right here just perfectly captures the most crucial takeaway from all of this. It's really worth letting this sink in for a moment. Docker is the bridge that takes your brilliant idea from being a fragile experiment and transforms it into a robust, shareable, and deployable product that can actually create value in the world. Honestly, mastering this one skill is one of the most significant steps you can take toward becoming a truly production-ready machine learning engineer. It's the tool that ensures all your hard work building those incredible models actually makes it out into the real world to have an impact. Thanks for watching.